question, Bibi lovers. What is your take on coconut pasta? Have you tried it before? If yes, was it a big yes that is delicious? Was it maybe somewhere there in between? Or was it a capital letter? No, not for me. If your answer is a maybe or no, then this video is specially for you. Hello, Bibi lovers. My name is Bibiana and you're welcome to Bibi's Kitchen. Get your clean pot, put your desirable amount of water, put your maybe 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. The purpose of the oil is so that your pasta will not be sticking together. You know, we don't want sticky or gummy pasta. Allow it to boil. It has to boil over before you add your spaghetti. Another quick pro, guys. When you're cooking your spaghetti, do not break it. No, it's not meant to be broken. It's meant to be put in the water the way it is. The hot water will do its magic. What you can do is when it's like this in your case and you need it to fit inside the pot, you can just stir it a little. Keep stirring it gently, okay? So that you don't break it, and then be as gentle as possible until everything is inside the pot before you can now cover it and allow it to cook. So today, we are not going to overcook our pasta. We don't want it to be very soft. We want it to be in between. Allow it to boil in about 5 minutes and then we can now drain off the water. Remember, we are making coconut pasta, so we will still cook it again in the sauce. So we don't want it to be too soft before then. For the sauce, our protein today is chicken and corned beef. So we are going to fry our chicken first because we'll be using that oil. I love my chicken to be golden brown as usual. If you have been watching my videos, you know that I love my chicken crispy and golden brown. So my chicken is golden brown enough for me. As you see, yeah, it's looking yummy. All that I used to fry the chicken, that's what I'm going to be using to make my pasta. But you can use butter if you so desire, but I'm using vegetable oil on this one. Whenever you're in the kitchen and you're cooking, especially when it gets to frying stuff, you have to be careful. Protect your eyes and protect your skin, okay? Alright, so put your diced onions in it and then go in with your tinned tomato. I prefer this dough because of the color. This and Gino, I prefer it. Okay, put your tinned tomato and then you have to be stirring it a lot. This food is a stirring food so that it doesn't get burnt, okay? We don't want it burnt, we just want it properly cooked and dry. So you have to be stirring it. Don't be afraid. Give yourself distance away from the pot, but you still have to cook. This is what I mean when I said I will take the kitchen heat off you. It's so that you don't have to go through all this, right? So you just contact Bibi's Kitchen and Bibi's Kitchen will send your food over in bowls and in liters, right? Yes, we do that. Okay, so stir it very well with the onions and your tinned tomato until everything blend together and the color change from this to a dark reddish color. That is when you know that your tinned tomato is fried. You can now go in with your dark soya sauce. I'm using dark soya sauce and the oyster sauce and normal soya sauce because those 3 combination gives me a very good aroma and it goes well with this coconut spaghetti. So fry it, see, with the sauce and everything. See how dry it is. You have to fry it until it's dry and then it's very reddish. Then you can now go in with your fresh tomato. I've had ginger, garlic and onions, and then fresh tomato and my ataroro, that is fresh pepper and tatashi. So I blended all together, and now you pour it in and you keep stirring it, allow it to cook. We need the fresh tomato to be properly cooked, so it helps to, to remove the sour taste that tomato always have. The color has changed, which means my fresh tomato is ready. So now we can begin adding the remaining seasoning and spices. I told you it's a quick food, right? By this time, the aroma is already telling you that something is cooking, something is cooking. We are cooking, Bibi's kitchen is cooking. This is my coconut water. I broke my fresh coconut, I blend it, and then I've shifted it, and that is the water. So just add your water. Once your tomato is ready, your tomato paste, everything is mixed together. So you can now add your coconut water, and voila! See the color? Can you see it? Which gives me an idea. What do you think, guys? What do you guys think of coconut soup for a starter? With cinnamon. Okay. All right, so that is noted. I'm going to be experimenting that in my kitchen. When I have a good result, I will let you know. We are going to go in with our corned beef. My corned beef is simple. Pour it in a plate, put lemon, squeeze your lemon in it, and then add your dark soya sauce in it and mix it very well, and then put it in your sauce. You can use minced meat if you want. You can even use your minced chicken too if you want, or minced beef. But I'm using corned beef because that is what I have available now. And yes, it does the same trick. It gives it that delicious, meaty taste kind of. So I've added remaining coconut water because it was not enough for me. I need a lot of juice in this pasta. And trust me, for us to get that yummy, creamy taste that we are looking for, the sauce has to be thick and sweet and more than the pasta. That is the trick. If you want a creamy pasta, your sauce must be more than the pasta itself. So I've added more coconut water, and now I'm going to be adding my seasoning because I have to season it up. The taste now is what we are after. I'm using Italian seasoning instead of my normal thyme. I'm not using thyme, so I'm using Italian seasoning because there's a combination of all other spices, or yes, including thyme. Every spices is inside, including oregano and all that. So I'm using that. Then I'm using my curry powder. At the same time, I'm adding cinnamon. I'm putting a pinch of cinnamon for flavor. Yes, and for a good taste. So put your cinnamon, put all of your seasoning, all seasoning of your choice, all that you want to put. Now, this is where you can personalize yours. This is the time. If you're the one that likes more garlic, if you're the one that likes pepper, if you're the one that likes maybe more paprika or spice or sweet and sour sauce, this is the time you can add. So I'm putting oyster sauce in it because of the sweetness. So it will give my pasta another of Bibi's touch. All these sauces we are adding, or all these spices or seasoning we add, we add it to to personalize it, to give us our own kind of touch. So I'm adding paprika. Yes, you wouldn't have this sauce without curry, paprika, cinnamon, Italian seasoning, and all that. So stir it and allow the aroma to take you to another world. Yes, sir. The aroma is inviting. I won't be shocked if your neighbor comes to your house and asks you, neighbor, what are you cooking? And then you tell them, I'm making Bibi's special coconut spaghetti. Do you want to try? Guess what the answer will be. So you can now add your seasoning. I'm using Maggi chicken. Sorry, I'm using no chicken in my seasoning now. So add your seasoning to your desired taste and stir it. Oh my God, this steam, the aroma The aroma was too much for me. Oh, it was really too much. I just had to, taste it. So add your curry. Now, you can now add your curry and then stir everything together. I told you before, the secret of this sauce is stirring. You have to constantly stir it. Add your salt. You can go in with your salt. Your salt should be the last thing you add, so that means that you would have taste after you add every other seasoning. Each of those seasoning, each of those herbs, each of those spice you add, they all contain a reasonable amount of salt. So don't add salt yet. You add salt last when you are sure that your sauce require salt, so you don't have, you know, too salted or over salted. Okay, my mom used to say that when I was much younger. It's better to have less salt than to have too much salt. If you have less salt, you can always add. But if you have too much salt, now that is a difficult one. So my salt goes last when I know that I need a pinch of salt. And then just allow your pasta to continue cooking. You just be stirring it and be stirring. Watch it. Put your light, reduce your light. So now we are on a low heat cook, right? Then when your pasta is cooked, everything is ready. Can I go in with your dry coconut flavor? This is one of the best coconut flavor powder that I have seen. I think it's the only one I've seen so far, sure. But this is the one I use. And within a second, it gives you results. I can use this as thickener. Yes. Aside from the coconut flavor, I can use this as thickener when you want to thicken your soup or your food. Not in soup or like Nigerian soup. Soup like the soup you have for the real soup, not Nigerian soup. Oh. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the soup that we drink. We have before we go. We have a starter before we enter main dish. Okay, like lobster soup. Yeah, those kind of soup, like lobster soup, like lemongrass soup, and all that. So after you add it, you can now add your spaghetti. Wow. Look at the thickness. Yes. 70% sauce, 30% pasta. Is that it? No. Let's say 60% sauce, 40% pasta. Yes, that is how it should be. The sauce should be more than the pasta or the spaghetti. So now you mix it very well. And then our food is ready. But mixing it now, please be careful because it's hot. So you may need to use 2 forks or 1 large spoon and one fork, 1 big fork, so that you don't get your hand burnt. You have to stir it and mix it and mix it and mix it so that the spaghetti can, soak all the sauce inside. And then it's one yummy coconut sauce spaghetti. Yay! It's almost ready. We are there. And voila, our food is ready. So just keep stirring. Can now reduce the light to the minimal, or you can even turn off the gas now as it is. Just allow it a bit. The steam will do the work, the remaining work. So just mix it well so it doesn't get burnt. And voila, as you see in this pot. Yes, don't be afraid to mix it. Yes, baby, mix it, mix it, mix it. Mixology, mixology. Okay, so mix it very well now so that there are still sauces left. So just mix it very well. And voila, it's creamy, right? Yes, that is how to make coconut spaghetti. And it doesn't just look creamy, it tastes heavenly delicious. Try this recipe and let me know what your take is. If your choice or if your choice is still a no when it comes to coconut pasta or coconut spaghetti, let me know in the comment section where you're watching from and what you think of coconut pasta. I will see you on my next video. Thank you for all the subscribers. big hug for each and every one of you. I appreciate all the love, all the comments. Please continue to share this video, continue to like my video, and continue to save my video to try the recipe and let me know. I'll see you on my next video. Bye, Bibi lovers. Have a great weekend. Bye.